Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Sagittarius for the week of January 19th. And at this time I'd like to give a very special thank you to each and every one of you out there who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed. And for all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched. And of course, the lovely comments. Thank you so much for doing that for me. It truly is appreciated, and I do thank you. And the lovely comments. It is so nice to read them. It definitely makes my week. It inspires me to know that you appreciate them. So I do really thank you for that. Right. Ooh. Looking back at your past, happier times, memories, childhood. Maybe you've heard something from somebody that you haven't heard for a long time, and it just sort of brings you back to when you were more carefree, less stress, more joy, you know. Just happier time, happier memories. A little bit of nostalgia. Ooh, 2 of Cups. Wow. All right. For some of you, it looks like a romantic partnership coming in. You know, a proposal of marriage, in fact, for some. Wow. But it is coming together of 2 like-minded people who get along, you know, share each other's dreams, hopes, help each other, back each other, you know, hold each other up when the rest of the world crumbles around you, that sort of partnership. So that's very nice to see. And the High Priestess, yeah. Well, you definitely got the universe's attention here. You know, this is secrets well kept. You know, no more mysteries. You're understanding what's going on around you. You can see it very clearly. So you are allowing yourself to ask yourself the most important questions for you. You know, do I feel secure in what I have? Is everything in my life going the way I had anticipated it? You know, all those sort of good things. Maybe somebody's bothering you to get some answers on somebody else, but you're not sharing. You've learned from your past. You know, and this could be people around you. Maybe you're learning from their past as well. Ooh, 2 of Swords. So needing to make a decision. You know, it's time for you to make a serious decision in your life. You know, no more sitting on the fence, because the universe is telling you, you know, if you don't make this decision, you know, you're going to get that shove off there. But there's something that has really been stressing you out. Not quite sure how to handle it or come up with proper answers for yourself. So you're debating right now on which way to move. You're trying to find some sort of balance, but you're not feeling secure enough. And the 7 of Rods, yeah. Defending yourself, or feeling like you might have to defend yourself. You know, but yes, you know, it's you against whoever, but you are already made up your mind before this even happens of how you're going to handle it, because you could sense this coming. So you're well aware that, you know, something's coming at you this week that's requiring you to make a commitment and a decision for yourself. And it's not easy. You're trying to find the balance in many areas of your life right now. You're not quite sure which way to go about this, but for now, you know, you're feeling defensive. And the Knight of Swords. Moving forward, making a decision. You know, this is somebody coming in to talk to you. It's a very fast pace, like, you know, and it is personal. This person is coming in to talk to you about something, some sort of lifestyle change that you're quite aware that you need to do. You know, something has happened and now you're feeling defensive and needing to take action on something. But you're doing it. You know, you've already made the decision. Like, you really have. About this whole situation and this person. You've already thought about it and making the decision right now. No more sitting there. And the Four of Wands. Look at the, you know, that's beautiful to see. There's homecoming, celebrations, family, friends, a reunion. Like coming back together with people that you feel better about. People that is really, truly watching over you, helping you, you know, where you can sit down and be you and not feel judged. Or if you need help, they'll help you. So you're starting to feel more secure, you know, which helps you to celebrate life, family, friends. So you are really getting the full red carpet treatment for yourself, and you are just starting to feel finally you got your answers, you know where you belong. And the Four of Swords. So now you can take that rest. You know, there it is. Stress, reset, you know, renewal, soul searching, recovery. Yeah, you're in the mood of helping yourself now. You've seen what has happened. You know, maybe you were taking care of somebody and you run yourself down a little bit here. So you're just trying to recoup yourself, trying to fix yourself, help yourself. And if that calls for you to, you know, whatever it is that sort of calms you down and gets you off the merry-go-round in your mind, and that could be a hot bath, take a walk, you know, go sit in the hot tub, whatever it is that helps you to regenerate yourself. You're doing that this week. You're realizing you need to now to take care of yourself. So rest, renewal, you know, do some soul searching, which you've already done. And now you get to recover, help yourself, lift yourself up by healing yourself. And the Two of Rods, yeah. That's all right. You know, looking out to the future, you know, waiting for results, making a choice. And it's a big one for you. Some of you are actually thinking of moving, you know, or getting, doing some trips somewhere, someplace you've wanted to go or see. And you're just trying to see what's coming at you before you make this decision. And you're excited, and you can see all the potential and the outcomes within reason, but you haven't really made that full commitment to this yet. Ooh, the Chariot. Yeah, changing course, taking charge, realizing what you're asking, you need to step up first. So the universe is willing to help you, but you're in charge of this. You're motivated, you're making progress, you're taking action. And it has taken willpower and control on your behalf. So congratulations. You know, but you're making a departure here from something or somewhere or somebody. And it's taken you a lot of courage to go and start somewhere else, start fresh. But once you start, you just keep going. Like you don't slow down for much. But this time you're doing it with a more clear thought process. So you're just at the beginning of this, but it looks like for a lot of you, there's a trip in the very near future. And the 5 of Swords. So very nice. You know, making that decision, moving forward. No longer allowing people to berate you or bully you, or, you know, and that can be in all areas of your life, from your job, your home, your family, your friends. Nobody gets to push you anymore. You know, no more coercing, no more none of that. You have made a sound decision to change for yourself. And that's beautiful to see. And you're moving away from people that are like that. Like, you finally, you know, the bells come on, or your eyes have opened, whatever it took. But it's helped you to know where you need to go and how to go about succeeding at it, and letting the rest out of your life. And the Page of Pentacles. So very nice. Watching your finances, realizing that things are changing financially as well in your life. You know, there's good news coming in about a new job for many of you, and it's going to give you a pay raise as well. So, you know, this will help you with your money. This is good news. It looks like it's coming in from somebody younger than yourself. You know, this could have been something in the grapevine, and, you know, you decided that, you know, at your job that you were going to try for this position, but you weren't sure, that sort of thing. And all of a sudden, you know, you get presented with this opportunity. So there's definitely you taking care of your finances here. Opportunity has just literally, you know, dropped in your lap. Oof. 5 of Cups. That's all right, you know. That's clarity. Losses, regrets, grief, feeling abandoned, unloved, unworthy. You know, this is your past, and you're aware of it, but you're learning to walk away from it. It's you just going back down memory lane, doing some regrets of some things that you've said or done, whatever it was for you, and realizing that it's the past, and it's called that for a reason. You can't change it, fix it, or undo it. You just got to move forward. And that's what you're doing. You just come to that realization this week that you need to move on away from this. Let this go once and for all, so that you can begin this future that you have wanted for a long time. No shortcuts. You're just heading for the right path. All right. But yeah, it looks like there's some pretty big decisions you've been making, and it's caused you some concern at what the outcome may be. So it's held you back for a while, but not for much longer. Do the right thing for the right reasons. Compare traditional values, new approaches to see which works for you. A spiritual-minded community. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely talk to you again next week. Bye for now.